Hello, 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 loves, and welcome to The Good Witch. This is your January 18th through 24th weekly spiritual update. We're going to tap into astrology and we're going to look deeper into the week so we can plan for our week ahead, okay? All right, please remember to like, share, subscribe, and comment in love. I'm so happy that you are a part of my life. And I'm so happy that you allowed me to be a part of yours. Let us continue to grow together, okay? I feel like the sun might be, let me see. Okay, that's better. I feel like it's a beautiful day, so I have the windows open, y'all. It's gorgeous. Anyway, please remember to like, share, subscribe, and comment and love. So, this week is going to be a busy, highly emotional week. If you're in the U.S., you know it's our inauguration day on the 20th, right? And we all know what that comes with. But we're going to look at that. That's got to be a part of the conversation. You know, I don't discuss politics or my opinions on here because everybody is welcomed at the Good Witch. Keep your politics to yourself. Don't leave those in the comments. All my comments are comments in love. If it has nothing to do with love, don't leave it on my page. I will delete it. Okay. So this week, you have three major things happening. Between Mars, Taurus, and Uranus. They'll all be in action this week, and they'll all be conjuncting each other and bumping into each other. Y'all know we don't get into the details of all the astrology, but we'll go over it a little bit because these are things you need to know. These are all three very powerful, very strong signs that create a lot of emotions. Two planets, one sign, that create a lot of emotion. And we're going to have to be dealing with those things throughout the week. So let's get into how to do that, okay? So, I'm going to trust that this is working and y'all can hear me. I was going to stop and make sure that you could hear me, but I'm not. I'm just going to trust that it's working. So it's going to be a very happy, but a very frenzied week. You're going to feel a little bit overwhelmed this week, okay? Because you have Mars, who is violent and accident prone and can be cruel and can be really hot-tempered, running into Uranus, who is independent and wants to express personal freedoms and all these other things and very passionate about how they feel. And you have Taurus, who's a fixed earth sign. So Uranus is in Taurus and it's a fixed earth sign. So that just basically means that being a fixed earth sign, as my sun sign, we can be very stubborn and we're also very spoiled. And that's nothing wrong with that because sometimes we just spoil ourselves, but we like for things to go our way. So on Monday, you'll be very happy, very frenzied. You'll have a lot of positive energy. And y'all, don't laugh at me, how I keep my notes. That's how I write in my calendar. You'll be very happy, very frenzied, very bubbly, very in your own zone. Not really caring what anybody else has going on. There could be somebody sitting next to you that's mad at you and you really won't realize why because it's not of your greatest concern at the moment. It doesn't affect you right now. But Tuesday, you'll start being very trapped. You'll start feeling, not being, feeling very trapped. And you'll want to be very bold and you'll feel like you're being smothered and you're not allowed to be able to express yourself in your personal relationships at work, at school, at play, with your parents, with your love life, with your children. You'll feel very censored, which isn't the case. On Tuesday, you need to really watch how you communicate with people. Make sure that your communication is very open, very honest, very present. So the word for Tuesday is communication and not suppression, okay? Do not suppress the way you feel, but also don't just blurt it out all haphazardly and not give a shit about how anybody else feels about it. Because that's what you're going to feel like doing because you'll feel like you're being put in a box. And you're probably not. It's just the planets fucking with your emotions like they tend to do. But if you know it's coming, you can prepare for it. Got it? Good. Okay. Wednesday. Inauguration day. It's going to be a crazy day. Not as crazy as the media is going to make it out to be, but it will be a crazy day. This is a day that you will probably be be feeling very honest. You hopefully have communicated on Tuesday. You'll be very honest on Wednesday, and you'll be feeling very responsible, like you have to take care of certain things, you have to get things done, and no matter who's in office or who's in power in whatever country you're in, you'll feel like, I need to take care of me and my household, let's just get this together. And that's where your head will be. That's where most people's head will be on Wednesday. And you'll have a second quarter moon, so everybody will be seriously just like split down the middle. It's very hard. It'll be very, very hard to determine who's on the side of good and who's on the side of bad. And y'all know my opinions about that, but I'll keep that to myself in this particular video. But it'll be very, very difficult to see what's good and what's bad, who's right and who's wrong. And that could even be not just in politics, but in your personal relationships. You'll get in arguments with people and you'll both be right and you'll both be wrong at the same time. And you won't realize that till you take a minute and sit back and reflect on it and be like, you know what? They was right. I probably should have said that and not did this so fast. But I was right too, because it's something that I wanted to do and they should have respected that I wanted to do it. So neither one of you is wrong. It was about the way that both of you went about the thing that made it wrong. So you'll sit with that on Wednesday, and you'll feel very responsible and very inclined again to communicate in love. On Thursday, zealous, gleeful, happy day, frenzied. Some people will be frenzied and sad and have this upheaval of emotions. So it's not going to be as bad as everybody's saying it's going to be, but it's not going to be great either. But they do have a way of manipulating the media to make you think that something. So Thursday will be very crazy, very zealous. Some people will be very angry. Some people will be very hurt. Some people will be very confused. And that's not just in America in the inaugurations. That's worldwide because of the planetary alignments. So it's best that you anchor your own energy and decide on Thursday morning that this is going to be a good day for me. No matter what anybody says, I'm not going to let anybody take me out of my space. So I would suggest that Thursday make sure you start your day Thursday in meditation. Because it's going to be a very confusing day, especially after all of the communicating, after all of the figuring out who was wrong and who was right. All of that happiness and all the confusing emotions for the week is going to be a very high energy week. So if you're watching this, you're going to be ready to prepare for it. That's why I'm recording this one. I'm probably going to release this one. Today is Saturday. I'll probably release this one Saturday night instead of Monday morning, so you can go ahead and start preparing your mind mentally for the week. Okay? Just start your day Thursday in meditation. Okay? You should start every day in meditation, but specifically Thursday. And as much as I want to say I start every day in meditation, some days I might have to skip a day because I wake up late, something happens, yada, yada, yada. Thursday is important that even if you wake up late, you sit with yourself. Remind yourself, say your I ams, do your affirmations before you step out into that energy. Before you wake up next to that energy. Before you go upstairs or across the house to that energy. Whoever is energy that you're at odds with or concerned about, make sure that you meditate and remain one with yourself on Thursday, okay? On Friday is a beautiful day. But Friday, there'll be people that you feel like are mimicking you. It's a very mimicky energy with people feeling like, you start feeling like, oh, they're doing that because I'm doing it. Or they might feel like you're mimicking them when truly you're just being your authentic self. So be aware that people will feel like somebody trying to be like me. And that might be the case, but it's rarely the case. People might just be on the same vibe. And you're still trying to figure out who's bad, who's good. And the lines will be very, very blurred still on Friday. So Friday is still a day that you need to make sure that you're secure within yourself. And be careful because we become comfortable because you'll be in heavy, heavy Taurus on Friday. Heavy Taurus energy on Friday where You get comfortable in your habits and they become a rut. Like you get stuck in a rut. You get so comfortable that you forget to grow. And you'll be realizing that Friday and kind of kicking yourself for it. Don't kick yourself too hard. Certain things can change and certain things might not need to change. Just because something is consistent doesn't make it bad. But you'll start feeling like I need to change things on Friday. And that's okay. But do it smartly with emotional intelligence and make sure that you tap in with your star player, your number one player, and make sure it's something that you want to change for you and not that you want to change because you just feel like too many other people are doing it. There is no limit on energy. I had a friend of mine ask me last week, because you know, I conjure candles. Oh, and we're restocked. But I conjure candles and I send people things. The people that won those prizes, the 14 people from December, yours are going out today. But anyway, they are conjured candles, and I have a friend who wants to make scented candles that she has nothing to do with conjure or hoodoo or anything spiritual that I do. And even if she did, she was like, she thought it would offend me that she wants to make candles. Actually, no. I don't feel like you're copying me. I don't feel like you're stealing my thunder or that you're doing anything that I'm doing. You're completely uniquely you in whatever way you need to be, regardless of who else is doing it. You know how many YouTubers there are? And don't let what someone else is doing stagnate you. And that's the energy that I want to give you for that Friday, and actually in general. Don't let anything that anyone else is doing stagnate you. Do you regardless. If that were the case, there would never be another singer, rapper, dancer, because guess what? Somebody already did that. But we still need other people to continue on those torches, okay? We would never have another teacher because the lessons have already been taught. There's no one who has it. There's people teach science and math. They've been teaching science and math since the beginning of the millennium, since the beginning of forever, okay? Starting Kim, but you know, beginning of forever. And if kids grew up and they didn't want to teach science and math because there's too many science and math teachers, there would be a whole generation of people that wouldn't be taught. So remember that that energy is limitless. Don't worry about what anybody else is doing. Focus on your star player. Now, on Saturday, because of the week that everyone is having, everybody gonna be real. It's gonna be a lot of people around you that's gonna be real deep. Everybody gonna get real woke on Saturday. Watch your social media posts. It's gonna get real woke and ideological, and everybody gonna be thinking practically on Saturday. Don't hotep me in my comments, by the way. It's a very powerful word, but wrongly misused a lot. I get that a lot. Y'all would never. Don't hotep queen me and then ask for some booty. People, you would be surprised. But anyway, I ain't got no booty to get nobody. I just got a little bit and I got to keep it myself. Everybody will be deep and ideological on Saturday. They'll be tapping into well, because it's an emotional week and people will be truly reflecting on how they feel and how they felt and the things they've had to come to terms with, and realizing that there is that gray area, that everything is not just black and white, and dealing with those violent or cruel thoughts that they've had, those hot-tempered moments that they've had, and figuring out where that came from, roaring about their personal freedom and wanting to express how they feel about being their true selves and they're authentically them and how everyone should do it, and being very stubborn and spoiled in their thought process, and how they realized that they were stubborn and spoiled in their thought processes, and they will be okay on Saturday. Saturday is the day that they're going to kind of chill out and reflect. They might try to push their thoughts onto you still, because people will still be in that stubborn, spoiled, you have to think like me and mimic me, even though I don't want you to think like me and mimic me mind frame. Sounds kind of complicated, but if you listen to it slow, it'll make sense. Okay, so on Sunday the 24th, people will calm down. The world is going to get calmer. There will be a few people who are in their strong Taurus energy, and a lot of them may be earth signs, that will be very, very upset and have that fire reignited and be really, really passionate about things that they want to change in your life instead of theirs. Basically trying to pick the, what's that Bible thing? Pick the splinter out of your eye. Get the splinter out of your eye instead of getting the plank out of their own. There you go. It was coming. It was coming. I just got tongue-tied. And what I suggest you do with those people is ignore them. Don't give them the energy, and get ready for your full moon on January the 28th. That will be in Leo. Get ready for that. Deal with that, live in that, loving that, and thrive in that. Okay? Don't let those people get to you. Sunday, maintain that same peace that you started on Saturday. Operate in love, operate in light. Use this to manage your week, okay? Let me know in the comments how you feel about it. We can talk about it. I love your engagement. Thank you. And I read every single comment. Thank you for being a part of my life. And thank you for allowing me to be a part of yours. And the growth on this channel has been so amazing. And I just want to continue to grow and give to y'all as much as I can. Peace, love, and light from the Good Witch.